How you guys doing? Chris Ignato here, and well, I'm starting with my first video of my nature series, Mother Nature Review on a month-to-month basis. And my first episode is today, which is the end of April and the beginning of May. Now, early April, the weather has definitely taken a turn for warmer days, but not without a couple of straggling snowfalls at that, followed by some really drenching downpours just flooding the landscape. You know, creeks and rivers and stuff just flooding everywhere. It would be snowy, then rainy, then warm, then freezing, then snowy, then rainy. And someone actually likened it to winter and spring having an argument, where winter just keeps bursting back into the room and saying, you know, one more thing? And it just went on and on like that. Finally, the weather started to calm down and act more like spring weather. The flowers were definitely blooming and showing their faces. Spring beauty, celandine, and daffodils filled the drab forest floors with flaring whites, yellows, and pinks, paving the way for the following Virginia bluebells and violets and plenty of other species of flower. Spotted salamanders and others have migrated to vernal pools and left behind egg masses in their wake. Frogs such as wood frogs, pickerel frogs, and thousands of spring peepers jumped at the chance to both sing and breed in those vernal pools and wetlands. Toads definitely followed suit. And by now, tadpoles and pollywogs are swimming about in all sorts of puddles and pools throughout the forest. April has marked the start of birds building nests, breeding, and laying their eggs, filling the air with their rich and happy songs. Heather and I even got the chance to see a goose incubating her eggs in a rather uncommon nesting place. There have been ants and other insects climbing about logs and leaves and the forest floor, up and down the trees, and over the sidewalks even. Beautiful bald-faced hornets are coming out of their stupor and emerging from the inside of rotting logs. By late April, the ponds were populated with numerous turtles of all kinds and ages. The landscape is turning green pretty much everywhere you look, even in the trees. The branches are filling up with leaf buds and young leaves, and some species are already completely enshrouded in masses of colorful, bright flowers. Trees like cherry trees, eastern redbuds, magnolias, basswoods, and many more. Humans and nature alike have shed their winter garb, putting on lighter clothing and maybe even a splash of color at that, going out and enjoying the beautiful weather. Now in the tail end of April, rather appropriately, the long-tailed salamanders have finally shown their presence in the seeps and wetlands. Snakes were becoming a frequent sight, including garters, water snakes, and plenty of little young'uns too. Ferns were unwinding their fiddleheads and beginning to divide forests and paths with that famous look that will soon be reminiscent of prehistoric times. We definitely got to find and see a lot of cool things, like a mink darting back and forth from her den. Every 60 seconds she'd have a fish, perhaps in response to breeding. Heather and I spent a day watching breeding pairs of eagles, ospreys, and kingfishers, all busy catching fish. Unfortunately, I don't have the right kind of gear to film that yet. There was even a muskrat boldly going about its beaver-like behaviors right under our noses. That was pretty fun, actually. Winter has definitely unlocked its grip on the land. Spring has moved in to stay, rolling out the carpet for summer further down the road. Now, we turn the page to May. I'm hoping to see lots of baby animals and birds about. Ducklings, gooselings, fawns, rabbits, and others. Maybe we'll visit Cape May to see the migrations of birds and other wildlife. There are going to be a lot of insects showing up. That means butterflies, beetles, moths, caterpillars. And I expect to see more snakes, salamanders, and frogs and other reptiles, especially toads singing and breeding. There will be a lot more greenery as chlorophyll floods the plants and trees. Soon the whole land will be colorful. The blue sky will be blacked out with a canopy of green leaves and puffy white clouds. A provided shade we'll find ourselves thankful for in the oncoming months. Let us not miss the final weeks of spring before summer wisps her away. Now viewers, I have a quick question before I finish this video. What do you look forward to most at the end of the spring? Let me know in the comments below. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out this video over here that YouTube has selected specifically for you based on your watch time. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, but you gotta click the bell icon, because if you don't, YouTube will never let you know when a new video of mine comes out. Remember, passion inspires spirit. Chris Ignato, signing out.